help but feel like a Mary Poppins, you know? You had that show about, these surly kids needing a babysitter to come in the house because the parents just couldn't handle their own brood, you know? I don't know how that happens, but thank goodness for somebody coming in to intercede. But what happened here at the Ever Gospel Mission, my job as Mary Poppins, more or less, was to help open their eyes. Help them see the covert communism, death camp, death cult they got going on right there. I did my best to educate the overseers as politely as I could. You know, being an indigent, run out of a profession as a paramedic working critical care calls. How's that for community service? The community branded me scarlet letter A, legit. Put a witch, a carrot on my nose, called me a goddamn witch. And then all the village mobsters showed up with their pitchforks and threw all their feces at me as the flying monkeys that they really are. You tell me, how is any targeted individual supposed to handle that kind of action? Not one. No. I had one woman, 2, 3, offer me support. Oh, and guess what? They were targeted individuals too. So in my journey over there at the shelter, that was 1, including me, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 4 to 5. The one of the 5, I believe, was actually one of the agents, you know? The handler of the girls. The irony is, they all consult scripted narratives, psychiatrists, the Dr. Mengele kind, imported, courtesy of Operation Paperclip. You might want to look into that. I thought Dr. Mengele was dead. You know, he was one of the premier physician for Auschwitz. If you don't know what that is, consider this death cult, this covert communism, as the handiwork Dr. Mengele personally. Now whether or not, does it really matter? You brought that thinking and let it germinate here in the United States, as evidenced by guilty until proven innocent. And guess what? You all passed judgment on a bunch of strangers you never even had a conversation with. All because you little lemmings were too eager to help yourself to the trillions that went AWOL from our country, unaccounted for. But there you all are, with your scripted psychotic narratives, giving your targeted individuals a good heave-ho. The sad thing is, I can see that goddamn train wreck you all lemmings are headed right into. And it's not even a matter of what you do or don't do. You don't even see the eternal damnation you have placed before your own soul. And then what about the generational curses you just put upon your own children by allowing the Gestapo to indoctrinate them too? For generations ahead, to play the goddamn psychopath bullshit games you got going on. So, my job here is done. I'm hoping to come back haven't been run out of my own profession. And guess what? The casino? On a tribal Indian reservation? You guys. No moral compunction. How dare you play your psychotic death cult games with the God-blessed native girl on an Indian tribal reservation. Oh, that can't be good. Yeah, they mobbed me there too. Guess what? I had to stand up for myself. And that guy in management, he played a true psychopath with me. And guess what? His overseers were permissive in allowing him to stay when he outrightly abused his authority. Guess what? I wasn't the first person. He already had an established behavior pattern of doing it. I guess I was the first one to state what he did in the anointing of my eloquence. So, look alive, Tulela. Look alive. Your ancestors are hot and heavy, breathing down each one of your backs. But I was kind and respectful, tried to deal with it the best way I could. But honestly, how is any targeted individual of this death cult, covert communist regime you got going on there? You guys have already branded us guilty with no chance of any formal trial. That can't be good. So now, after my wallet has been stolen, my keys from my truck were stolen, and guess what? They were just ironically replaced. Not that I didn't see that one coming. But how do you document it all? Because at the end of the day, these psychotic crazies, psychotic pathological liars, psychotic gangbangers, psychotic. Y'all don't even see this one, do you? Pedophiles. You guys are running around breaking bread with Sodom goddamn Gomorrah. You should really take a hard look and follow that thread of the money trail you've been helping yourself to on the blood and brow and back of all of you targeted individuals while you all sit fat and happy over there. Meanwhile, your targeted individual is scrimping by after you blacklisted them from their careers. You don't believe me? Why don't you go look up targetedjustice.com? Why don't you go educate yourself? Unless you're just ever so complicit and let Willy Wonka explain to you what is really right and what is wrong. 'Cause at the end of the day, if you are promoting guilty before proven innocent, you're part of the goddamn League of Doom, by the way. And the blood that these squatters are doing with the liberty that our forefathers had shed their blood into the land for? No respect. That makes you a squatter too, in the land of the United States. I got news for you all. Your ancestors, my ancestors, they're not having it. So whatever happens to me from here on out, you all are accountable for. Along with the other targeted individuals that you railroaded them into seppuku. And all the ones that come after me. So I got a feeling, just because I stated the truth in eloquence, you guys will just rip it all apart to pieces anyway, won't you? You better hope I prosper. Because if I don't, I got a feeling things aren't looking too good for you. Nazi, murdering, death cult, concentration camp. Murderers got coming on your head. Good luck.
And now you're able to go through this transition to find your purpose. Now you see the beauty in life that you've never seen before. Now you're on a venture of a new beginning. Your vibration is rising because you are the